Feeding school starts next week, people. You could buy class, or you could buy the whole school, which again, got a lot of messages. Hey, I saw on TikTok, and I have gotten a lot of messages actually. Challenges, we know that you guys are slow to buy, but let me be very clear. We don't talk again after this feeding class. There are 20 slots available. You might not like the price, but here's the truth. The truth is you don't know any more than I do, and I know more than most people when it comes to feeding their dogs and what, in my case, Bullies and a healthy dog needs food-wise. So, what does that entail? I'll give you a simple perspective. Someone says, hey, I have a female. What do I feed her? Well, what are you feeding her before pregnancy, during pregnancy, after pregnancy? Meaning when she's feeding her pups. You have puppies. Hey, how early can I start my pup or pups eating raw? 4 weeks. Now, what do you give them at 4 weeks? 2 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months? Good questions. I want a muscular dog. There are 59 genetics that attribute to performance alone. If it ain't in his genes, it's not going to happen, people. Then we just want to identify healthy growth. But the challenge is how do you put a meal together? How do you transition off food? Is your dog too old to start eating raw? What do puppies, mothers, and good old boys who you're going to set out need to sustain and continue to be able to shoot the club up and give you some healthy pups? I'm going to go through everything I've learned, all the things that I know, and everything that I've utilized and figured out over the past 3 years in relation to food. I repeat, I've been doing the breeding thing for some time, and I know how to do. I got a good idea on that. And I read plenty of books every day. But the feeding questions, as I think the food side of things is going to be very impactful long term, those are the questions I'm answering once and once only. Now, I will update this school at times as I learn new things and we master stuff, but let me be very clear. The 20 people that sign up, you get my undivided attention. You get to ask a ton of questions. And even more importantly, I'm going to build a plan for your dog on the last day of school. Last day of school, we sit down for however long it takes, or I'll schedule out, closing out the class, open question, and I'll schedule everybody's appointment to say the least on, hey, well, this is the time where you can talk to me about what it is you want to achieve with your dog, what he's currently eating. Let's properly transition as hopefully you've taken heed to my advice and implemented little things over the next 4 weeks. So I repeat, stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. You want to know what to feed your dog. There's a lot of good information out there. You don't need me, but no one gets to ask me ever again after this feeding class again without me pointing to the link in my bio, not on here because the links are below, where you could say, hey, how do I sign up? Go to mydogtools.com. Sign up for feeding school. If you're on Instagram or you go to TikTok or you're on my IG, the link is in that bio and Jamarcus puts the links down below. mydogtools.com. Sign up. I'm not telling you it's cheap because no class is cheap when it comes to managing your life or your dog's life. This is something that can enhance and enrich your dog's life literally tenfold. 10 effing fold. And the more we know, the better we could be. And we want to learn from you as you too begin to implement this stuff. It's a work in progress, and it takes a lot of work to progress. And if you've progressed through life, then you know how much work it takes to keep progressing. So stay tuned, take care of your dogs. Thank you for watching. Join the feeding school. It starts March, whatever that Tuesday, the first Tuesday in March is, March 5th. We're live and it's cracking.